See if we can avenge that loss after winning 2 in a row for my ZF partners, the champ. Dustin Upton, Ian Kinsler.
A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park.
Right now our
here in
record is
Detroit.
5-4.
Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers.
And so back in
Two of the
Detroit,
best bats in the business go at it next on the
Minnesota, Detroit. Remember, they are playing tonight on TV on ESPN, or something like that.
show. Anibal Sanchez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions.
This is
How's he
Al
still
Yard
in
now.
ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Striding in, Danny Santana. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we are officially underway from Comerica Park.
Coming. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call arm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. Sanchez readying the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I'm very excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's hitless in 6 tries. The pitch. Look out.
Oh.
A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses.
Wow.
2-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
This will be a strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit pretty well.
Wow.
To deep left field. Presley racing back, but he won't get there as it
Unbelievable.
lands just shy of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Hard hit ball to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on the first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
Here's Miguel Sano, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April.
Wow.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Yeah.
A bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, with Matthew Ross back there, we may not see a lot of offense unless you have a game plan to expand the strike zone, because he calls out of the zone better than anybody.
Ooh, another strike.
More than anybody in the league.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I'm hoping to strike him out.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Twins wind up stranding 1.
Now it's our
Twins
turn.
Nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're
They just
watching
managed to
Major
get
League
1 hit.
Baseball on the show. Tyler Duffy starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time.
Something at Phillies.
Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Omar Infante to stand in. He'll lead things off here in the
Every
bottom half.
every first 2 hits.
And a fastball just a bit high. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, 1 for 3. To short, hit hard. On the backhand.
He's out.
Throw,
God.
That's a gorgeous play. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Well, Matt, we're seeing a lot of lineups like this lately. This club has a lot of power, but not a lot of speed. Shouldn't be surprising. You don't usually have the combination of the 2 where you got speed and power, but their power, no speed. They have to hit the ball at the ballpark if they want to win.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Wait for the first two.
Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ooh.
And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now
Come
a
on.
swing and a fly ball. Kepler's on his horse. He
Ah.
makes the running play.
It's already two outs.
Down.
Batting third.
The first baseman
First
Miguel
baseman.
Cabrera stands in,
Miguel
and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try
Oh.
to bounce a curveball on 0-2,
That's low.
but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Foul.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's another 1-2.
That was way right.
Not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Softly hit to the left side.
Get in there.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop.
Wow.
First saves an error as this side is retired.
No hits
And
in the
inning
first.
in the books. No score here on the show. So digging in now, Ben Paulson. And he
Leading
has
off with a
not
twin.
gotten off to the start he had
Designated
hoped
hitter,
for with the bat. It's
Ben
been a real
Paulson.
struggle for him out of the gate. And
Oh,
he gets
there's-
ahead 0-1.
Time for a strike. Yeah.
To go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
If this second inning is any indication what we're going to
Well,
see,
see if I can strike him out.
He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
And a splitter
Ah,
here, but
too
he had
low.
a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed
Little bit
up a
high.
little high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to
There's
first
out
to
number
the in
1.
time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting
Let's take a
fifth.
look at the Tigers'
Right
defense.
fielder.
Brought to you by Majestic.
Kepler.
And I'm looking
Hey,
at
Vince.
Castellanos. You know, this guy was a top prospect at
Hey, what's up?
and
Not
everybody
too
knew he was
bad.
gonna
I
be
haven't talked to you
solid
for a
big league
while.
player
For a little
because
while.
He always had that cannon arm at third
Yeah, it's been a
base.
while.
Still makes all the plays.
So,
and he's got the big
so what
league
you been
arm
up
now
to
in the big
lately?
leagues to show it
This
off.
week?
Nothing much, same stuff.
Now batting.
You?
Max Kepler.
Not
And
that
he's
much.
looking to
I
get
just
it
got this
going
game
off to a bit
since
of a
last
slow
week, which
start
is
this
MLB
year.
17. It's until before I got this, my connection was
Here's
being
the first offering.
off and on, and I had this bad with that for that. Oh my god. But other than that, I've been busy with work, and since I worked 8 consecutive days last week, if you recall, I was so exhausted. But other than that,
So here's Joe Mauer.
management called me yesterday,
Mauer's gonna
I
get
believe,
himself a
when
base hit.
I was still on the clock. So he wanted me, wanted the CSM, CSM told me that I have a call on 171. So I got a hold of 171 from management. He said, and I quote,
Astro the the
work from
catcher's
11 to
in
7
as the
today.
first pitch to him
I
is in
believe
there
he
for
told me
a
that
ball,
yesterday.
strike one. Day off for
So
him
so they can let me have that
yesterday,
day
but
off
back out there for
Wednesday.
this
And I
one.
said, quote, I'm going to join my day off as we speak, and then I'll come back Wednesday, you know.
I'm set with the 0-1. Now
And that's what I'm doing.
and a miss, and things are not looking real promising
Since
here.
since I do go back to work
In a
tomorrow
big
from
spot
8 to
like
5,
this, you have to be looking for
looking
something
5
he can
consecutive,
handle.
and then
That pitch bunched him up completely. So I think he's
off,
trying to do a
and
little
then
bit too
off the
much right
14th and
McCann
15th.
is under it.
We get the idea.
He
Sounds
hauls it
good.
in without any trouble.
But
And
other than
there are
that,
two
my
away.
Walmart check this week will be deposited, and it will be number 12 this
Batting
week.
ninth, shortstop.
Digging
Which
in
is
this
why I'm
series,
getting about
Mario
a little over
Polanco. Who's all over the
$534.
place. 2 on, 2
That's not
out,
bad,
and of course,
you know.
Here in inning number 2.
That's good.
And he
So
starts
as
out
for
with a
New York
strike
City
on the
money,
outside.
remember I went through, I believe, that's 60 I believe
And
last
takes
week.
this one
I went
high,
through
1-1.
60 last week. That's the thing, I was going to get
Set. Here comes
Luke
the
Skywalker's
1-1.
lightsaber, but apparently
Just
my
does
team
manage to
leader
get a piece there as this
my
is
complex
bounced foul.
prevented me from doing that, you know.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Apparently, I got a hold of her a few times last week, and apparently that's
And
when
here's
it
a ball
got
hit in
delayed
the air.
for some reason.
Iglesias
And
ranging
and
into
now
the outfield.
I have the opportunity to
And
get
that's the
Luke
third out.
Skywalker's lightsaber. We'll head in a second, but yeah, you know one of those FX lightsabers they have at GameStop.
Here's JD
Yeah.
Martinez.
Apparently they're still 128,
Two
so
runs in that game
I talked to a
yesterday.
special someone this week that I'm going to get that lightsaber a little bit later on this week, and she said, quote, she cannot wait to get her hands on it, and I
Ready to
said,
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I would have got it last week if it wasn't for my damn team leader stopping me, you know. So what I did was do a different, I decided to do something different, you know. I just decided to
The
get
0-1.
a PS4 game first trouble, and I got MLB 17. So I do have 4 games for now,
Not much to do with
depending if
those
I need to
pitches.
trade
I know
something
he's
in this
looking at
week.
2 strikes
You
now,
know,
but the first one was on the outside
I
half,
have
the
a
other
game
one
that
is
I've
on the
had for a
outside half.
while,
Two different
which is
looks.
Final Fantasy
What
12.
can he do? Nothing much with that one.
I have 2K17, which I think I possibly could trade in WWE, I believe, this week. Or next week, you know, I mean, since that comes in command. So I also have MLB, and then a game in the back, which is Crash Bandicoot. I've had that since June 30th. I mean, since July 1st.
And I'm looking down there at second base.
So I've had it for a little over a month now. So my next few games I could possibly go after would have to be either I can get everybody's golf by the end of this month, or I can get you know, or I can get a different game, which is a game I have on one of the 2 pre-orders that I started last week for PS4 in Defiance in Ohio, you know, and I put South Park on pre-order for the 4th consecutive time as we speak. Since I'm doing it, since I was like, I'm doing my own pre-order since I talked to my dad about it last week, since they were on vacation, and also my stepmom too. They were actually on vacation at towards Logan, Ohio, at Sunken Hills. I don't know if you actually know what. I don't know if you actually have heard of that place or not. What do you think, Vance?
To where?
Soaking Hills. Soaking Hills at Logan, Ohio.
A 1-1 count. Here's
No.
the pitch.
Not
Ground ball
there.
right side, straight
Right, so
into the
apparently
chin.
they offered me
Dozier has it. Throw on
to go on my day off, and I said, what days off? I said I have 4 days off, and I have a few plans that I'm doing on my own, with special someone. And he said okay. So other than that, I was off those 4 days, from the 3rd to the 6th, you know. So,
First offering on its way.
and that's when I came back to work yesterday, from 8 to 5, so, but other than that, but this Thursday is going to be a little extra packed. Why? I work from 8 to 5 on that Thursday, and what I have a few big things going on. One, I get my Walmart check that's being deposited to the bank, and so let's get to the Walmart check real quick.
I love how aggressive
So apparently I'm getting about, like I said, 534 on my newest tech, but my highest is 549.70. That's the only ever highest that I've ever made. You know.
Yeah.
So I have that. So I'm going to get through that. And now as for, and you know that New York City trip that they do every October?
Now another 1-2.
Yeah.
Apparently, I have 580 saved up since I told my dad that that I need 769. He's actually been saving up for me for the past 6 to 8 weeks now, from 4 to 6 weeks, and he's actually doing
nice of him.
a pretty good job. So guess how much that NYC is going. That is going to cost me. I mean, for the total cost, it's $769.
Well, that's a lot of money.
And I said in that quote, I don't think I have ever budgeted a lot of money before, but you remember how much I budgeted before, you know, when I got this PS4.
Here it comes.
About a little over $443 evenly, you know.
I paid over 619 because I bought it off at Hangar Hut.
Right. So going forward, I mean,
Now the pitch.
after yeah, so that's another thing. So other than that, when I picked up Final Fantasy 12, I'm like, until I pick up Final Fantasy 12 Zodiac Gates for PS4 on this current date, I'll be like, after that pre-order, I can start getting PS4 games again, you know. And that's what I've been doing. I got Crash Bandicoot before, actually 10 days before, 11 days before, and then I got 2K17 nearly almost 2 weeks now, since my connection was being so stupid, you know, with being busy temporarily, when I was trying to jump in a party and do a broadcast, and apparently it just kept on doing it to me, man. I don't know if you've actually had that before.
What kind of it freezes or?
When actually, when if you have bad connection or not, and it says the party's unavailable, this application's unavailable for broadcasting.
Yeah, I have that same problem all the time.
I've had it only just a few days last week, and now, and then my Wi-Fi was lost, and I'm like the Wi-Fi. Be like, since the Wi-Fi is automatically back, we are so fucking back in business. Thank you, you know. And I didn't have to, and apparently my Wi-Fi connection is not having any problems at all.
That's good.
You know? But everything's looking good. But yeah, back to my Walmart tech. My dad's going to pay the remaining $189 for that, and then I'll be good to go. And then I talked to him about my withdrawal. He said, I told him, how much do you think I should withdraw? Since I'm getting Luke Skywalker's lightsaber later this week. I mean, not the 10th, but later this week. He said he told me, remember, we have to pay the rest of the $189 for my New York trip. And once that's been paid off, I can still withdraw. He said it's okay if I withdraw, you know, another 240 or 250 or something like that, you know.
Yeah.
But Skywalker's lightsaber will still be 128. So I talked to my girl about it for the past week. I said I was this close of getting that lightsaber last week. But that's when my team leader talked me out of it. So other than that, I just think I need to get that lightsaber from GameStop later this week and get it over with if I get it on my own, you know. And then surprise him. So but that's not the only thing I have going on either. Since I do get off at 5. I have to be at the fairgrounds since I got a few text messages earlier tonight from a number as we speak. He's actually my Special Olympics guy from Home Services here in Napoleon, here in Ohio. He said he told me that I signed up for some kind of a popcorn booth thing at the fairgrounds on the 10th, and I said I do get off at 5, and I'll get to the messages. I'll get to the other messages in a minute. But I didn't clarify as much as what he said, but I mean, I almost didn't know what he just said. He said, and I quote, he messaged me around 4:40 tonight, and he said that he said, hey, you signed up to help in the popcorn booth this Thursday with Voices of Hope, which is actually kind of like a self-advocacy group that we plan ahead, I believe, every 6 weeks or 7 weeks every time. Actually, every 2 months. And you know, I got a text back from that, and hold on. Yeah. So apparently he said, and I said, he said, Thursday with Voices of Hope. He asked me if I want to help 7 to 9 or 9 close or both, thanks. And I said correct, but here's the thing. I get off at 5. I get off at 5 on the 12th. I said, will my girl be there? He said, quote, who else is your favorite staff? Where else are you working? And who is your who is your girl? And I said, somebody special. And I said, sorry, Steph comment, I wrote the wrong comment. And he said, see, we'll be having that help probably that night. And I said, awesome. So tonight, I have confidence for you guys against BC. Go get them. And he said, thanks. So Vance, what do you think? Do you think that this will be a little extra big Thursday on top of this? You see, I have to around 6 o'clock, around little before 6 o'clock. I will be supporting a cheerleading competition, cheerleading group too. So I think I'll be mostly out of the house, I believe, till a little after 9 o'clock on that Thursday, you know. So what do you think?
It sounds good. I think you should.
But then with my withdrawal, if I draw 240, I still think it'll. I'm still going to separate that 128 or that 130 for that lightsaber this week. After my dad pays the rest of the 189, you know.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third.
But here's the thing. I just bought a PS4 game last week. Do you think I should buy another PS4 game, or do you think I should go straight ahead and finally get that lightsaber?
Get that lightsaber.
So you think this is the right time with no more delaying to get Skywalker's lightsaber right about now? I mean,
it's mostly up to you.
I mean, I was close to getting it last week, but you know, I just think this week it'll be the time to get it. This time, you know. I've delayed it 4 to 5 different days, you know. But now, I just think I just need to get it this week. No more delaying. I need to get it this week, like it or not. I don't care if the team leader decides to stop me. I don't care. I am getting that Skywalker's lightsaber this week. Trust me.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center.
Come on.
Rosario ranging.
But yeah.
And it's off the wall.
But I don't think it'll be a problem. But if I were to get a PS4 game, I would possibly get, you know, I mean, I'm not thinking about getting a PS4 game right now, you know. But I am picking up, but I am going after everybody's golf, maybe. But as for my phone bill, I'm good till September 15th, so I'll pay it off by the end of this month. And as for PS Plus, I am going to renew it before December 12th, so I think I might renew it this month, or I might do it after the beginning of the first day or second day of September. You know, so it doesn't matter. When you say Vance, I mean it doesn't matter. And then I have bowling coming back for another season this week, so it's not going to matter. I mean, I have to separate 20 every Tuesday. So we'll see.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Suit.
Number 4, second baseman.
I forgot what I was gonna ask you.
And he could
cool.
give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That curveball is a pitch.
Do you shop at Amazon or anything?
I still shop on Amazon sometimes. But other than that, the last time, I do remember the last time I ordered something, and that was when I got a few DVDs for a special someone, you know, like the Newsy, like a few DVDs.
Because I have a card right here that I don't want, and I want either a Visa card or a Amazon card. I mean, a eBay card, but I have no one to trade with and stuff.
Well, do you have a code? I don't know if you actually, do you have a code on that card?
A what? Sorry, the lag.
A code.
First pitch of the inning is
CODE. You have a code?
Still all zeros.
You have a code.
Column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or
Dan,
score here?
You haven't used that code, haven't you? No, have you not?
See, I never did this before because I don't really trust people, because anything could happen.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Anyone can say that it's new, but it's used. But I don't lie, I don't. Like, it's unused and stuff.
Right, maybe. I mean, I am going. My next Amazon shopping will be a few things between 90, 80, and 65 for musical, which is
now the pitch.
Phantom of the Opera on Amazon between $90, 80, and 65 limits. So
card is 25 that I have.
I have to see.
I can send you a picture on PS4.
Maybe.
It's not a scratchable one. It's like it has it says something code. That's all.
I redeem code.
Max Kepler, and maybe a
little
what?
Extra
motivation
redeem.
Here after being hit
redeeming
by
code.
His first at bat.
Oh,
yeah.
Hands over there at
but yeah,
he takes it for the second out.
We'll see. I'll see what I can do. But I am going back. I am officially going back Amazon shopping for the holidays
After a single his first time up.
to get a few things.
Cause how do you play the Guitar Hero 5 or 3 on the PlayStation 3?
What game? I don't.
Guitar Hero.
I used to play a few on a different consoles. I played on tour. I don't know if I think I played.
And that's why I need like a new one.
Oh wow. If I ever were to go back to Guitar Hero, it won't be until for a while. Besides, I'm getting everybody's golf this year. Actually, by the end of this month. And then I also have to pick up South Park on October 17th. So I have to see.
What's it called?
The double deal for South Park.
Into the windup. Here
with
Facts
of a Horn stick too.
I'm buying yeah, but that doesn't come out on the 31st of
Which one, South Park or the other one?
Fractured Butthole.
Oh, Fractured Butthole? That comes out on October 17th. For PS4.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am picking that up. I am actually picking that up soon.
Do anything you can to get on.
I actually am. So I don't think it'll be any big problems.
For what?
But like I said, I am going back Amazon shopping by before the holidays.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Looks at a curveball on the
to get a few similar things, you know, on Amazon. So it's not actually a terrible idea.
Huh?
It's actually not a terrible idea, you know.
Yeah. So if you want it, I can trade if you want, cause I don't really
but I need the code.
Anything.
But yeah, but I need a code for that.
I'll give you the code if you give me the user code or whatever. But
I mean, we'll see.
$25.
We'll see. I don't get my check till I don't get my deposit till Thursday. So I have to see. Oh, at least that was a ball. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna go to Amazon quick.
He's gonna have to go after one of these guys.
Let's see if I can hit this ball.
Yeah.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
Oh, he walked him. Oh. But we'll see.
Well,
like I said, I go on Amazon sometimes, but I do good shopping around here. That's what I do.
Yeah.
That is what I actually do.
Ready for another shot. J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
But I'll see what I can do. I mean, like I said, my next Amazon shopping that I am going to do is, you know, personal thing. It will be personal.
Yeah.
Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Okay, there's the one. Here's one of the few items I am getting from my special someone
and the 1-1 pitch.
For the holidays. I'm looking at the Phantom of the Opera Journey to the Lair. That's about $85 right there. And then you have the other thing for about $65 as we speak, and that's the. Hold on. Yeah. Bases are loaded. So I'm looking at, you know, I'm looking at one of these three items right now. I'm looking at the Journey to the Lair figurine for $85. Let's see what's that. I'm looking at the Phantom and Christine Mirror Furnace. That's about $65. So they still have the same prices. Last time I checked them. So what do you think? I don't think I just think the special prices for them for the holidays, and he wants me to get them before then. So I just think that it's a little strong possibility.
And that's in there for his strike.
But I have to get one at a time and take a break from buying PS4 games, which I don't think it'll be such a bad idea. What do you think?
It doesn't seem like a bad idea.
But yeah, 90, 80, and 65. It still ain't bad.
He just tied him up in knots right there.
Besides, I'm going to wrap the lightsaber later this week. Once I get my 240 or 250, after my dad pays the rest of the remaining for NYC. So it's not actually a bad of a problem. Not a huge of a problem. If I was just no planning.
Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier into shallow center. One
Let's
down.
try it.
The tag.
Ah.
He is out at the plate. So
Wow.
first run of the ball game. So striding forward now. Alex
So we'll see.
Presley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Now a curveball
Hey there.
knocked down
Yeah, I'm
at
still
home
here.
plate.
Okay, I thought I
Runners will
lost.
stay put.
No.
Evans at one.
I don't go back till 8 to 5 tomorrow, so
Holy shit, that scared me.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
you're fine.
Fastball swung on and
Better get that run in.
And the throw pulls the first baseman
Oh.
off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
That's good.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get
Keep
extra
avenging
outs
that
in an inning.
loss.
That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Hey, does sending messages on the PS4 use any kilobytes or any megabytes or anything?
Nick Castellanos
This
now.
I think
As he will
that's
take strike one on the
I think
fastball
that's
here.
a
No
little
balls
bit
and
of
a
a small
strike.
amount
He
for
was a
for
strikeout
KB,
victim
but
his first
no
try.
no MB or anything. But I think this KB. It won't cost you a whole. It will only cost you a little bit.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He certainly
We'll
hasn't
see.
been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his
But that's not
approach
that bad.
and battle up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Come on.
Hit
Ah.
hard towards second. Throw on to Mauer will
I'll give
be
it a
in
scoreboard.
time, and that retires the side. Tigers get just the one.
After
On to the
4,
top of inning
Minnesota
number
Twins
5
at
we
0
go.
with 3 hits and an
Tigers
error.
lead this one
Detroit Tigers at
1-0.
1, 3 hits. We're trying to avenge that loss.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Foul.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straight
He's out.
center. Collins moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
How about sending friend
Offering on its
requests?
way. And this one
Requests,
nowhere.
I'm sorry, I
Bounces
can't.
to the plate
This
for
fucking
ball one.
headphone is the
that'll
worst,
get your head
man.
shaken out
This
the
falls
plate.
out.
That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Yeah.
This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Does friend requests cost any kilobytes or anything?
No, I don't think so.
No, alright.
This should be alright.
And a neck-high fastball that time. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Hit out towards second. And Fonte
He's out.
has it. On to
Yeah.
first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Santana. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1.
Yeah.
Strike, and he's behind 1-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Wow.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Tyler Collins. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tyler Collins.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope,
and a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Standing in, James McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Wow.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing.
Welcome back.
He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Check swing in the dirt,
oh my
but
God.
He went around. Castro has it, and he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired, 2 down now.
Number 4, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Now at the plate, Omar Infante, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Here it comes now to Infante. Lifted in the air.
Come on, hit it. Hit it.
Santana has
all
a
right.
on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they're
no
up
hits.
1-0. Digging in once again, Eddie.
The Twins, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Okay.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit to first.
Base hit.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's Brian Dozier now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Are you very, very hungry? Yeah.
Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straight.
He's out.
Right.
Come on.
Therefore, it is Martinez.
Yes.
And that's the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lays off 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Yeah.
That time for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Infante for
yeah.
On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Twins retired in short order. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Hard hit down the line.
Wow.
This is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
24, Miguel Cabrera.
Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Swinging a ball line hard towards short.
He's out.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
The right fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
0-1, here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Wow.
2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big
Oh my
ball, and
goodness.
that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 1-0.
After 6, Minnesota Twins at 0, 4 hits and 1 error. It's what Tigers at 1.
Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Paulson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Wow.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
He's manning your way out. He's out.
Collins
Yeah.
is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So here's Joe Mauer.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Martinez on the run.
Not today.
That ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Michael Tonkin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Michael Tonkin.
Digging in to try it again, Victor Martinez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Victor Martinez.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here he he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss
Wow.
as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Alex Presley stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One 0 count here at he's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hot shot
Yes.
on the ground to short.
Base hit.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's just textbook hitting right there. Ball's away, stays with down with it, takes his head to the ball, and just flips it into left field. Nice swing.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready now. The pitch. Ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Yes.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Standing in now, Tyler Collins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his play? One there. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Ready once again, Jason Castro. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Castro.
Don't lie to me. Still there, Vance?
There's a swing.
Oh my God.
Well out to right field. Back goes Martinez.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Sorry, my headphones suck because the other ones have plugging into the controller, and it's hard to actually switch on and off the mic.
As the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
That's not bad.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The pitch. Ball 2 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Preston will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for Minnesota.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Santana. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit soft.
Yeah, second out.
This will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie
Striding in, Eddie Rosario. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming now from Sanchez.
Ooh.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches on. Almost to every hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Foul.
Over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Wow.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. And
wow.
this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And
Yeah,
there's
right.
your potential go-ahead run.
Automatic triple already.
For third. And he will make it all the way to
Doing
third
one in the
now,
innings
as that
already.
mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Got the go-ahead
Wow.
run at third base. We
Because
got
I'm trying to
2
avenge
outs.
that loss.
Let's see how this is going to unfold. Matt, this is getting really exciting. Who can
Yeah.
come up with a clutch 2-out hit, or can
Wow.
he deliver the pitch he wants to in the clutch?
So what are you having for dinner so far right now, man?
Buxton will be summoned now to be the pinch
I'm
runner.
having some rice and chili.
Well, that's good.
Byron Buxton.
There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
any of that.
Now a snap throw over to third. Runner's back. Here's Brian Dozier now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the pitch. Now this is
Wow.
up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Sanchez readying the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1.
Foul.
It's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out
Foul.
in front of it right there.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2.
Foul.
And again, he.
Hold on a second.
He's unable to keep it fair, but he's
Need to
putting
bounce
together
this.
quite a battle at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And that
Wow.
misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Foul.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Unbelievable.
When your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's Miguel Sano. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This wasn't in my bullpen for this.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Mark Lowe will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Mark Lowe.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is off the corner and low. Ball
Damn
one.
it.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
This is in the air out to straightaway.
We need this.
Moving under it, Collins. And
Yeah.
the inning is over. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. All even at 1 apiece.
I'll be right back, alright?
Will
Okay.
stay in the ball game
We'll
now and
stay
take over in
broadcasting.
left field.
Now playing left field, number 25, Byron.
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt
Number
Belisle.
9, Matt Belisle.
Standing in, James
Leading
McCann.
off for the
0 for
Tigers.
2 here to start the
Catcher.
afternoon.
James McCann.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Got him swinging in the dirt. Castro gathers. And he makes the throw to first. McCann is retired, and there's one
Now
away.
batting, number 4, second baseman, Omar Infante.
Stepping in, Omar Infante. Lifetime against this particular arm. 1 for 4. Here it comes now to Infante. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Wow.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Grounded to third.
He's out.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. 1-1 now to Iglesias. Ground ball sent back up the middle.
God.
Played on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So stepping in, Ben Paulson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hold on.
Paulson.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning
Yeah.
underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, that was a good looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Wow.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Infante. Throwing
Yes.
to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Coming to the plate now, Max Kepler. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And
Yeah.
ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
So I advance.
Ground out to second. In time
Yeah.
to first, and there are 2 away.
Come on.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Stepping up now, Joe Mauer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to
Yeah.
first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He'll go to work trying to do something about
We are almost advancing that loss.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Foul.
Swinging the ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And that
ooh, he walked
here.
him.
Ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. There's prior history in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball.
Still waiting for my push to.
The 1-0 takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1.
Foul.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side.
Foul.
But foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hit hard up the middle.
Yeah, base hit. Come on. Come on.
Well, that's a good sign for him right there. A single, a hard hit. That's his second hit of the game. Now, he's been hitting in the 220 so far most of the season. Maybe this is the start of good things for him ahead.
Here's the switch-hitting Victor Martinez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time.
I'm almost advancing it.
The 0-1 takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
A possible winning run on second. No one out. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Come on.
Drive to right field.
Come on. Yeah. That's how you advance it. Yeah. That's right.
Victor Martinez, a 3-run
Back in the
shot,
winning column,
and none
baby.
bigger than that one.
Yeah.
This ball game is over.
It's about time. Oh my God. Yeah.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off.
Oh my goodness.
Best feeling in all of baseball.
I am so sorry, guys. Victor Martinez helped us avenge our loss, and we have come back to the winning column. Yeah! Oh my god. That was some...
The offensive hero this afternoon for the Tigers was this man right here, Victor Martinez. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Mark Lowe claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 4 runs, 7 hits.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Victor Martinez had a home run and 3 RBIs, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 4-1. Looking at the standings, the Tigers sit in second place in the AL Central Division, while the Twins are in third place in the AL Central. Trevor Bauer struck out 10 batters and earned the W as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 2-0. At the moment, the Indians are leading the American League Central, and the White Sox sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. Ryan Healy was on at the plate, blasting 2 long balls, leading the Athletics to victory over the Royals 2-1. As of today, the Royals are in fourth place in the AL Central, while the Athletics sit in fourth place in the American League West. Troy Tulowitzki drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Blue Jays claimed the win over the Orioles 6-4. Heading into today, the Blue Jays are in first place in the American League East, and the Orioles are in third place in the AL East. The Tampa Bay Rays totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-3. Right now, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East, and the Rays sit in third place in the American League East Division. The Angels put together 10 hits total as they sit in first place in the National League Central Division, while the Dodgers sit in fourth place in the National League West. The Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Central. Madison Bumgarner tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Giants toppled the Rockies 2-0. At the moment, the Giants are atop the NL West, while the Rockies are in third place in the NL West. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.